Okay, so I'm back to this now after getting my chain on, lining up my cam with the V. You'll see when I hold the phone the right way that the cam is lined up with the V. I can't put it over another tooth, I don't think, and I don't think it's out of tooth anyway. It is slightly over, but if I put it over another tooth it's going to be too far. And you'll see that behind here, that's my F mark, that's my T mark, and when it's on the T, it's pretty feckin' close. It's kind of an in-between thing, I don't know. Like you can see there, T. Now that's looking at it dead on. The T line is marking up with that, and I've not moved it. I'm coming up to the top of the bike here. Is it slightly off? It might be a tooth out. Might be. I'm gonna try moving it over a tooth just to see. Well, I moved it one tooth, and you can see that there's the T mark lining up, and it's way out, so definitely had it right the first time. So I'm going to put it back a tooth now, so at least I know I'm right. And I've moved it back to where it was, and you can see it's lining up there. There's our T mark, and it's lining up with the line there, and yeah, that's us now. We're definitely in time now with that. I know the lobes are facing down, so we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm just going to tighten this all up now and see how we get on. Okay, so I'm happy enough with that. I'm going to give it a little turn around just to make sure that nothing's getting in the road. Before I do that, I want you to see it. So I'm going to try and support this somehow to stop the engine from lunging forward on me, because that's what it's doing. When you take the stand off them, they become very unstable when you set them on the bench. And I'm not one of these lucky people that has a frame for holding the engine or anything. Here's a wee block of wood that might help us. Out. Right. We'll give that a shot. Now, I'm going to turn it over once. I'm not feeling anything hitting there. There it goes again. And I think we're back to where we started. I think we are. I'll know in a second when I try to. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay on the T, so, and it's kind of loose as well, you'll feel. So that's top dead center. Right, so I think we're ready to do the spark timing now. And I think David more or less said to me the last time I'd done this that it actually works the opposite way around on this bike, and that the spark comes whenever the points open up. So thanks for that. So we're going to try that and we'll see how we get on. You know what, I'm just going to set these over here. A couple of long videos. There's going to be a long video out of this, so I think I'm going to just split the video up into a few things on YouTube, just so that everyone can follow it without getting too bored. You know, I think that my videos are becoming a little boring because I'm putting too much content in. I'm just videoing every single thing that I do, and maybe not everybody wants to see that, you know. So, and nobody said anything to me, you know. It's not like no one's been given out or anything, but it's just the feeling that I get is that I can bore people, you know. So Here we go. Now I have to open this up and take the screws out. That's the long screwdriver. You know, I'm so happy to just be able to work at this again. It's kept me busy all evening here. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, we'll get the fire over once tonight before. I've still got an hour or two before it'll be too late to just fire it over and hear it once, you know. Right, I know that that goes that way from the last time. So, how do we set this now? That is the question. I know for a fact that the back part of this sits in a certain way, and it will only go on a certain way anyway. There's a wee thing that grabs it at the back. So I can't seem to get it to work. I'm going to have to take this out, and I did not want to do that because that's the timing set on that, and I didn't really want to have to do that. But it's not looking like it's going to be playing ball with me. I like that saying, not playing ball with me. I use it a lot. Will we try this? It would help if I took the screw off. Oh, here. I'm talking away and you're laying on the ground. Sorry. Hold on, I'll move you over here to the vise. Maybe. Might be a better help. Might be. Can you see anything? Can you see anything? How does that look? Does that look any better for you? Proving quite difficult to get anything set up here. Whew. Hold on a second, let's try this. I'm gonna, no, I can't turn these around, so. Oh, I hate working with phones. Hate it. Give me a second, maybe this little vise will hold you. With a bit of luck. Yeah, that might work, and I'll zoom you in a bit, and I'll turn you around. Yeah, that works a bit better, doesn't it? Okay. So there's a little notch on the back of this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. In there, see? And it has to catch a little key on the shaft here. And I already had the timing set, but I am going to reset it obviously. But I know that it should be close from the last time. So. And this time I'm not going to forget to do my valve clearances. We learn our lessons in life. Sometimes we learn them the hard way. Unfortunately with me that happens quite a bit where I learn it the hard way. So some people just ain't good enough at learning any other way, like, and I'm one of them. See if we can get this into the where we need it to be. I think that might be getting close to it. We're away off. I'm looking at where the wee notches and where the key is on the post, so that I don't have to push it too far to get it into the right place, you know. Come on, you know you want to. I just hate setting the timing on this. That's the reason why I'm doing it this way. For any use to think I'm a bit of a clart. It was working right the last time, so I want to try and keep it the way that it was, if you know what I mean. But something's stopping that from getting in there. I don't know what it is. I have a bit of a seal on that. Might be it. Wonder if I stuck a little bit of oil on it, would that help the situation? The old fairy liquid bottles comes in handy for a lot more than just fairy liquid, you know. Handy for keeping a bit of oil in, and you squirt it in whenever you want. And it's handy that way. Now, so there's a little tip for some of you guys that doesn't even, like myself, doesn't even work on bikes that much, but it's handy to keep a bit of oil around the place. Why is that not going in so handy? Oh, did we get something? Maybe I have it upside down, do I? No, I don't. It does not want to go in for some reason. Well, that's closer to where I need it to be, but it's not there. Might give it a wee tap just. Thought that the wee notch was caught in that. Not going to play ball. Not tonight, DMO. It's very close where it is, so I don't know why it's not catching when I turn it, you know. Can't understand that at all. Something is stopping it. Oh, bugger, I'm just going to have to set the whole timing, I think. I think it's going to work any other way, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to admit defeat and set the timing, unfortunately. You will not beat me. It's definitely catching there. Pretty sure. So I don't know why it's not going into the hole straight. Well, I guess there's only one way of doing things, unfortunately. Maybe I can mark it somehow. Well, I know exactly where that is. Yeah. a fair idea what that is, so just have to unscrew this. Oh, I knew I was going to have to set it anyway, you know. I was just trying to chance my arm. Chancing your arm in the motorbike business doesn't work. I'm sure there's many a person could tell you that. Now, this just does not want to go in here with this seal for some mysterious reason. It just does not want to go in. And the seal is in the thing, right? So, and this is just the casing. This is nothing else. So, why? I don't know. Could be just because it's a new seal, you know. But very odd. I'm going to try and screw it in anyway. I don't want to break anything. Maybe I should try it this way around. I know that that's wrong though. I just cannot see any reason why that wouldn't want to go in there. Well, it can fit that way. No, it can't. Definitely it's that way because that cutout's for the bolt there. So it's all very odd, folks. It's just not fitting. It's like, is there a burr there or something? Not feeling anything. Might just try persuading it a little bit with the screws to see what it does. I know that it's not the right thing to do. Shoot me if I'm wrong. Get it going. What do you know? Sometimes I do get it right. I don't know why that was so tight to put in there though. You'd think it would have went in easier than that. I guess it is part of the head and it probably just needs to be a tight seal, like. I think somebody might have over tightened. Oh no, it's tightening now. Thought somebody might have wrung it before. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want to over tighten things. One pet hate of mine is people over tightening stuff. Right, so that's the way that should be there. Yep. And I do remember where this was. Hopefully it'll be close to where I need to be with it. Yeah, I'm pretty close there. Pretty close, I'd say. I'd say nowhere even bloody well near close, but anyway. Look, see how we get on. This is one of the jobs that I really despise doing, is setting the spark timing. Not my favourite. So you may prepare yourselves to hear a lot of words that wouldn't be choice words on YouTube, like. We're off a little there. It's not where it was originally. So am I close? Yeah, I had it marked where it was, so, and I haven't touched the points since that, so I'm hoping that it's nearly right. I guess we're going to find out now soon. I can't have that like that. I'm going to have to do something about that, because that wire's sticking out there and it's going to get caught in something. So much as I hate loosening this up, I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'll just push it in. Yeah, that's it. Better, that's better. I'll just tighten it up again. That's right. So I'll just give you a look at what I'm doing now. So you'll see that I have marks here, and that's where I had it, on that mark, the plate. But you see, the thing is that you can also move this to just your gap, how far it opens, and I had my gap set, so I'm hoping that it's pretty much where it should be. Now I'm a bit shady on how to do this now, because it's been a while from I done it, and I only done it the once for this. I've done it with a few of my other Honda 90s and that, but every time I always seem to have to look it up because I don't remember. So you'll have to bear with me and let me do it, and then I'll get back to you and I'll explain all about it. But you can look up, I don't know if it's Richard or David Weeks on YouTube. Sorry for forgetting, by the way. But you can look up. He done all of this for one of these engines. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the video here until I have my timing set, and I'll come back to you maybe with a third video. See you later, guys. Okay guys, so I've decided to finish it off with this video tonight to show you. My battery's going on dead in my phone here, but you can set your spark timing with your multimeter if you stick it to continuity, which is that little it makes a beep whenever you join the two of them. So as you can see, and you put one to the earth it to the engine somewhere, and you put the live one to the wire coming out of your point system. And you'll see that when this is at, unfortunately I have no light here now, and this new work light that I got just doesn't seem to be giving us enough tonight, but I'll give you a look. Oh, it's very hard to do this. As I said, 3 hands. I'll try and hang this some road somewhere. bit of luck, maybe that'll work. Nope. Ah, this is such an annoyance. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to show you, because nothing wants to play with me tonight. Just not getting enough light to show you. See if I can latch this onto something. Right. So you'll see that that's the F mark, not the T that I was using there a little while ago. It's the F mark this time. So it's not far away from the T, and it's again, you have to have it near top dead center for this to be correct. I think compression stroke. Well, I hope I'm right in saying that. I'm sure I'll be corrected if I'm not. So you'll see that that's on F, and if I move that anywhere past F, assuming I was holding this to the engine to earth it, which I'll try and do now, stick it in on a bolt or something, you'll hear it. If I push it anywhere past that, you hear it beeping. See when I come back, and stops. Well, it should stop. I'm trying to hold 4 things at a time here, but you get the idea. As soon as it's on the F mark, going clockwise, it should be making no noise on the F mark, but move it slightly clockwise and it should then nearly immediately make the noise, and that's how you know you have your timing sort of bang on. Okay guys, that wraps it up for the night. I'm going to go in here, get a mug of tea, and maybe I'll stick the engine in the bike. We'll see. Okay, see you in a while. Well, can you feel the excitement? Can yous? I just finished doing the last finishing touches, setting my clearances at 0.05 millimeters. Done, and we're all ready to put it back into the bike. So wish me luck. I'm gonna start putting it back in the bike now and see how we get on.